Now, Chapter 5 has recently come out, and after hitting Champion and Ranked and watching loads of guides on how to get better at Fortnite, today I've put together 7 tips on how to get better at Fortnite. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So for my number 1 tip is definitely going to be, what should you play? So the number 1 map in creative to get better at Fortnite right now is definitely going to be 1v1 speed realistics. It basically represents an in-game situation where one player is forced to play defense and the other is supposed to play offense. So this is going to really represent a real in-game situation, and it's going to just make you an overall better player. So for the next map that you should play to get better at Fortnite is going to be called 1v1 Peace Control. This map represents kind of like box fights, so it's going to help you get better at box fighting, and it's going to help you get better at peace control. Now for the most crucial map when it comes to getting better at playing Fortnite is definitely going to be playing ranked. Now the reason why you should be playing ranked is because it's a real game situation and you're going to be put up against players that are around your skill level. This is also going to help you get better at building, editing, box fighting, peace control, and just becoming an overall better fighter. So for my second tip, I'm going to be showing you guys how to push a box correctly, because pushing a box can really just make or break how good of a fighter you are. Now what most players do when pushing a box is simply walk up to the box and try and take the wall like this. Now this is completely incorrect, because if your opponent sees you do this, they're probably going to make a quick edit and just shoot you. Now the correct way to push a box is going to be by going up to the side of the box, placing a wall, then trying to take the wall from this angle. The reason why you should be taking the wall from this angle is because from your opponent's side, they cannot see you at all. And the reason why you're going to place a wall here is because if your enemy sees that you're taking their wall and they try to go this way, you can easily piece them up. Now the only time you can push a box straight forward is if you have a health advantage. Now for my third tip is definitely going to be using right hand peeks. If your opponent is in this box, you take their wall and you just edit it like this, you're clearly exposed and your opponent's probably going to shoot you. So to do a right hand peek, basically what you're going to do is you're going to edit these 3 tiles, run as close to your box as you can, and edit it, and from this angle your opponent will not be able to see you, and in this time you can jump up and shoot them. Now my fourth tip is definitely going to be when to play aggressive. The times you should be playing aggressive in a fight is when your enemy is low. You don't want to crack them and then just not push them the rest of the fight and let them heal, or you don't want to crack them and let them run away. You want to try and push the enemy as much as you can and just pressure them to not be able to heal and make a mistake leading to the kill. Now my 5th tip on how to get better is definitely going to be playing slower and taking your time. A lot of players will tend to play fast, and this will lead to mistakes. Now this also applies to fighting a player in a box. What a lot of players do is they'll just panic, and this will lead to a lot of missed shots. What you should do is take your time to line up your shotgun shots, ensuring that you're going to hit your opponent rather than you focusing on them hitting you. So for my 6th tip, essentially let's say you get cracked in a fight, you should not try and heal right then and there. What you should be doing is trying to get away from your opponent, and the best way by doing this, by not leaving the fight, is going to be by tunneling away from your opponent and trying to heal there. So the 6th tip actually leads to the 7th tip, and it's going to be having a balanced loadout. Now what I mean by a balanced loadout is you don't want to have 1 gun and 4 slots of heals, or 4 guns and 1 slot of heals. What you should really try to have is going to be 2 slots of weapons, a slot of movement, and 2 slots for heals. Now in some cases you might find a sniper, so this could change your loadout by 3 slots of weapons, 1 slot of movement, and 1 slot of heals. Now an example for the first loadout is going to be a striker AR, a hammer pump, a grapple blade, and then 2 slots of heals. And an example for the second loadout is going to be a burst SMG, a hammer pump, a sniper, a grapple blade, and 1 slot of heals. Now that's going to be all the tips for this video, but if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment down below. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.